and welcome to the channel. Gordon here of G17 Collectibles. Today is a great day. I finally have found one. This is the Gentle Giant Trinity on Ducati statue. Now I have been searching for this for God knows how long. It must be almost 10 years. That's how long I've been looking for this statue. I'm delighted to finally have it. Picked it up on eBay from a seller, delivered super fast, only bought it on Saturday and today is Tuesday and it's here. Really excited to open this one. As I said, I've been looking for it for a long time. So let's get out the box and let's take a look. So yes, here we are. Now the box is quite large, a bit larger than I was expecting, but it's a good sign, means there's a big statue in here. This is a 1/6 scale statue, so it should fit in really well with the 1/6 scale collection and statues that I've got. According to the box, this stands around about 10 inches high, and I'm really excited to open it. So feel free to skip through this part as I take everything out of the box. We have a nice certificate there. This is number 426 of 1500, still in its cellophane wrapper. Now, we've been pretty quiet over the last few months with videos. That's just down to the fact that I've got a very busy life, and yeah, there's not a lot of new stuff happening. But I'm always collecting, I'm always doing stuff, so there's some new collection videos, etc. on the way. There's been a few new things happening, but overall not too many. So, well packaged. Just going to cut through the tape here. Now, this is obviously a used piece. It was released probably well more than 10 years ago by Gentle Giant. At the time, I wasn't really aware of it, or wasn't something that was on my radar. I liked it, but my direction at the time wasn't statues. However, I have searched for this one. You've no idea how long I've been looking for this statue. Now, the seller did say there is one thing wrong with it, and there's a little indicator orange lens missing, but I wasn't too fussed with that. That's something that won't really bother me, but the statue other than that is perfect, and so far it looks amazing, fantastic. The size of it, the bike, oh, just looks fantastic. Let me just check you can see this on the camera. Yeah, okay. So let's start taking this out and we'll see what's what. So we'll start with the base. Base is quite heavy, nice base, very clean. It has obviously the tarmac surface and the yellow painted lines. Now, what I'm noticing already is there is no keyholes on this, so the statue must literally just sit on this base. So let me just carefully remove some of the bubble wrap and foam. Very well packaged. And we will try and lift very carefully the bike and statue out. Okay, there we are. Let's see if I can get that standing up on the base. Just double check that there's nothing else inside of the box. I don't believe there is. No, I don't think there is. So let's move that to the side. Wow. So the wee touch of dust, as I said, it's a used statue. It is quite old now. Let me take the camera off the stand and let's get some close-ups on this bad boy, because this is amazing. Will it fit in the cabinets and the old Blaladin? Who knows? Okay, so this is just out the box, first impressions. Maybe needs a wee bit of a dust, but generally, let me take this camera off the stand. Okay, so we have cleaned the statue up. I've removed some very light dust overall and just gave it a general good once over with a little brush and cleaned it up. And I'm really happy. Really happy. It's an absolute stunner. So I'm just going to take you around, give you a few close-ups. So, I mean, overall, given the age of this statue, I think the likeness from Gentle Giant here of Trinity is absolutely fantastic. There is detail behind the sunglasses. They're not removable. But I think the portrait on this, from many angles, you can see that's Carrie-Anne Moss. The PVC suit is really well done. There's a whole load of different creases in the material, stitching, detailing, and the paintwork is really quite good, nice and shiny. The piece de resistance is definitely that Ducati. It's quite a light statue, so the bike generally is, I think, just all plastic. There's not any metal as far as I can tell on the statue itself, so Trinity is fixed. It's not removable on the bike. And the bike itself is quite light, so the Trinity statue must be a resin cast, and then the bike's all different plastic component parts. But you just have to look at the overall detail. You've got cables in there, braided cables, all the nuts, bolts, dials coming down. Even the hands are really well done. The two fingers touching the brake lever. You have the disc brakes, calipers, the actual tread on the tyres, fairing on the side with that famous Ducati exposed frame. And then coming around the back, you've got the rear suspension, really nicely detailed. You can see the chain coming round that back rotor, goes all the way underneath. And the exhaust, kickstand, again, back wheel with the disc. And then coming up, just have a look at the back. The rear, so obviously no plates because it was a new bike in the movie being transported. Round to the side, you have that lovely open wheel. Again, more detail, engine components. I mean, I reckon if you took that fairing off, you'd probably see a full engine underneath there. I don't know if you can see just through that grille there, but you can actually see the cooling radiator. And then coming up, fairing, you even get, you know, faux mirrors. And then the other wheel. So, yeah, this is a phenomenal piece. It really is. Even down to, you know, the tarmac on the road and the way the lines have been painted. And the tarmac's not perfect. You know, there's wee bits everywhere, like here. It just kind of gives you an extra depth of detail, etc. So yeah, I'm really happy now. So as maybe mentioned before, I've been looking for this for a very long time. And a lot of people band the word around, you know, GRAIL. And I've never really had a GRAIL chase, but this is definitely a GRAIL for me. So hard to find. 10 years of waiting and searching for one to pop up. They're so rare. And a GRAIL can be many things to many people. It can be an item of high value that you just could never afford, or something you've been searching for, or something that's in very limited quantities. But for me, this one is definitely been my GRAIL, and I'm so happy to finally add it to the collection. Unfortunately, I don't think it's going to fit in the Blaladins, so I'm going to have to come up with a new solution of where to put it. And as you can see behind me, I've not got a lot of space left, so I have a feeling this might end up in the living room. Anyway, thanks very much for checking the video out, greatly appreciated. If you like the content, please do give me a like. And if you are not already a subscriber, please consider subscribing. I don't post a lot of content, but I do sometimes. And to my current subscribers, thank you very much for subscribing. It's always a great feeling to think that somebody actually wants to pay attention and watch your content. So yeah, thanks very much. Until the next video, take care.